Been a hot while, huh? Is what I would be saying if this wasn't technically my second time recording this. Because I already recorded one this morning when they had the 25-second trailer up. Which I somehow made into 20 minutes of yapping, but I go to sleep, I wake up, and they actually put out a 1-minute trailer, which is like, why wasn't that there this morning? More importantly, why wasn't this in the English direct? Like, what the fuck? But anywho, my bad for being dead for so long on this channel. I unfortunately decided to do YouTube content on a series where the company does not know what the fuck they're doing. So, kind of hard for me to think of content to do, but I'm not going to apologize too much. Dipshit streamer first, bad YouTuber second. But enough of that. Let me go ahead and watch the trailer. And I don't know what they're saying because it's in Japanese. Hopefully it's a little bit better than what we got for those 25 seconds, which is just Geo transforming. Okay, right off the bat, I'm just going to mention this again because, hey, that recording, that's not going to get released. But yeah, HDR for the transformations now. One little difference. This little corner right here that I'm... Okay, cool, I got the mouse showing, but like I'm kind of covering part of it. The little corner here, that wasn't there for the 25-second trailer. That only showed one screen. So I'm assuming maybe that's there's a one-screen option for whatever reason. That or that trailer was extremely rushed and just used like an early build or whatever that only had the one screen. But it's immediately dashing my one of my guesses because of that one screen was in that previous video I said, oh, there's only one screen, so maybe what if they do it like the Ace Attorney games where they put all of the bottom screen assets on the top screen. No, I'm assuming this is just going to be an emulator or whatever. Look at me thinking Capcom's going to put that much effort into Star Force of all things, but yeah, at least we got the bottom screen here. That is not a good position. I'm gonna assume a lot of these screen orientation options are going to be absolute ass. I think in Japanese is the perfect collection, and of course the fuck ass HD filter. And oh, they do have a one screen option. Huh. I don't know why you would do that where 2 out of the 3 games are pretty touchscreen heavy. Like you can get away with that in Star Force 3, and I'm stupid. The screen's right here. Oh, these screen orientations really are gonna be ass, huh? And yeah, just like the Battle Network collection, that's new text. Ooh, that kind of looks nice though. It doesn't look as bad whenever you're on emulator and you like force the models to be in a higher resolution. This looks a lot cleaner than that. Oh, and they're doing the one thing the Battle Network collection couldn't do, and it's that's HD battle card art, like in the actual game. Oh, that immediately just makes it better. Yeah, the models look a lot cleaner. But man, I cannot wait for the Steam release to immediately get ripped out. Fuck, the HD card art in the actual games though. Which, one more pause. I can understand why the Battle Network collection couldn't do that to an extent. That is, the battle chips are much smaller, so it wouldn't look that good anyway. Plus, I'd much rather have the pixel art as opposed to having the HD art scrunched down to GBA resolutions. So at least here, with a much bigger screen, it looks better. I'm probably just talking out my ass. I don't know if it would have looked that good or not. But let's keep going. We're like halfway through. I'm sorry for continuing like pausing just off of this alone, but yeah, the screen orientation's not good, and looks like I was right. This is just HD art, so that's nice. And that's the same thing, the same screen orientation that they used for what is it, ZX. But hey, here's the PvP stuff. So right off the bat, honestly, this just looks better than the Battle Network Collection's PvP. Like a lot of these menus just look way better. And the presentation of that looks nice. Ah, nice. I do have one thing though. This is obviously going to be the Japanese versions, and then they're going to like just like lazily import the English text and all that. That means they're gonna have to translate the Lunar Night stuff, so there's that. And all of the Kaizo gear stuff for Star Force 3. So I'm looking forward to that. Which means that, hey, Konami, if you guys want to put a Boktai collection and maybe like throw in Lunar Nights in there, so like, hey. Speaking of game connections, actually, I'm gonna assume for Star Force 1 and 3, they're gonna do the same thing they did for ZX, where you had the option to like mimic having a GBA slot in there for 0, 3, and 4. I'm gonna assume that they're just gonna have like a menu option where it's like, hey, here's the Battle Network games, so you can get the side quest for that, because those are not super lengthy, but like decent enough of a side quest for them to like still like leave that in. Because I doubt they're gonna go, oh hey, the Star Wars collection checks if you own the Battle Network collection, to check if you have a Battle Network collection save, so you can trigger that. But we'll see when that happens. Another thing, I really hope that they let you soft reset in this game. I really do hope they let you do that, because the Battle Network collection, needing to go into a separate menu just to soft reset, a little stupid. I don't like that. Hopefully we can do that in this game. My bad for not being as energetic. This has the opposite problem of what I said this morning, where I was recording that after work, and this is just, yeah, I literally woke up like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, and we still don't have a proper date, so looking forward to 2026, but I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, this is weird. We have a little bit more stuff to chew on, but there's I think it is just because my brain's just fried because I woke up not too long ago. Okay, yeah, there's gonna be a ranked online. I want to see more of the screen options, because honestly, that tiny ass screen being down here and up here also, that doesn't look good. Let's see. This doesn't look good. That's never gonna look good either. So I'm hoping they put like a what most people do is just a horizontal screen option, or maybe what I doubt they'll do it, because that would require more effort. Because I'm just gonna assume this is just gonna be the same thing as a Battle Network collection, where it's just like, oh, partial emulation, and they're probably using like the actual like ROMs of the games, and then importing the assets over that shit. But ideally, what I would want would be just 3 screens, like horizontally, like the Castlevania collection, where it's like, hey, here's the top screen right here, here's, and then there's on the right side, it'd be the information from the opposite screen. So whichever one primarily has the battles goes over here. Then like maybe like brother bands here, and then I guess the other DS screen down like right below it. And maybe have it where every time you go into a battle, if it's, because I'm pretty sure it's always on the top screen. So, and then for like stuff with like Star Force 1, Geo moving around in the bottom screen, and then I think for Star Force 3, it's like on the top screen. So like I guess every time you have a battle, it swaps these 2 positions over here, but that's not going to happen. Like I said, it's probably just going to be emulation with the assets thrown over it, like the Battle Network collection. Well, shmemulation, whatever the fuck we called it, where it's half emulation and like half new stuff. But I like how the models look. They look nice. I'm really hoping we have more screen orientation options, because this is not looking promising, and I cannot wait to turn on the game and remove this god-awful HD filter. We need to stop pretending like putting Super Eagle on everything makes it look good. You guys are freaks. And also, I can't wait for the PvP, and I can't wait for this shit to die in 3 months, just like the Battle Network collection, because people pretended like they gave a shit and bitched about it when the first trailer came out. Do you guys remember that? Oh, this isn't gonna be a good collection because there's no PvP. That thing you guys give a shit about. I didn't see a majority of you motherfuckers back in the day for the N1GP. Frauds. I'm just saying shit. But hey, at least with this, it looks like we're just gonna be able to customize our own like little ID cards. So that looks nice. Hopefully, they're not gonna. I'm hoping they don't tie any like currency for the online ranking, like the Battle Network collection did. Because again, going back on the Battle Network collection's PvP stuff being dead, I can never get crossover points because that online is just dead, which sucks. And I'm gonna assume, much like this, it's not gonna be a rollback. I doubt it. So I'm just gonna put that shit out there. That I highly doubt it is. It'd be weird if they didn't put rollback on Battle Network, the game that their PvP scene is a lot more active. It'd be funny if they did, because a lot of people would be mad, and I am fueled by that. But it looks neat. I'm really curious on how they're gonna do touchscreen stuff. Because what the ZX collection did was the right analog stick, that was like a makeshift like cursor, and you would either click on the analog stick or hit R2 to mimic you like tapping the screen. So I'm really curious how they're gonna do that here. And also, this is it's probably just gonna be mainly official complete work arts over here, because I'm already recognizing a couple of this. Yeah, no, the presentation on this is just a lot better than the Battle Network collection. This feels at home with Star Force. Like, these assets look really, really nice. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to wait until TGS, because they did. I'm pretty sure from the Proto Dude post that I read immediately after I woke up, I'm pretty sure they are gonna have the Perfect Collection demo at TGS. So hopefully, some people record stuff there, and I'm hoping we get another trailer, maybe one that's a little bit longer. I do want an English trailer for this because I don't know why the English side of this just got shafted. Like, this was just a Japanese Nintendo Direct exclusive. This did not show up in the English side. I don't know why. I'm hoping that we eventually get an English trailer for this. Whenever TGS rolls around, I'm hoping that we do get confirmation that this is just the initial Japanese versions that are going to be the base for everything, like the Battle Network Collection. Because I've never played with Star Force 3's like Kaizo gear, so it'll be nice to have an official translation for that, so I'll be able to use it. It'll be nice for people to actually engage with the Lunar Knight stuff officially, because I know DX did that, and I am a shill for DX. A little bit biased because of beta tested the hell out of that. Because I am rolling back to the touchscreen stuff. I need to know how they did that compared to DX, because I know that's going to be the first thing people are going to do. That is the first thing people are going to be bitching about. I can already perceive that. People are going to be complaining that Star Force 1 of the collection isn't as up to snuff as DX. So that's going to be a wonderful few months of people pretending Star Force 1 is bad for whatever reason because DX exists again. That's going to be nice. But enough shadow boxing. I'm not on Twitter. I don't need to do that. Yeah, I think that's good for now. 2 minutes shorter than my initial recording off of 25 seconds, and this has more content to show off. But I'm not gonna apologize for being dead too much on this channel. I chose a bad series to make content on. It's like, as a Digimon, also a Digimon fan, I'm eating good. I look over to Mega Man and that boy is starving. But yeah, whenever they put stuff out, I'll maybe make content. I'm probably gonna put a review like I did with the Battle Network Collection, and also what version of the game is probably preferable to play, like I did with the Battle Network Collection. That one's probably gonna be one-sided, but hey, we'll see whenever more information comes out. But hey, it's nice to have something to put out to show, hey, I'm not completely dead. And if you need me, I'm gonna go be dead until TGS. Bye-bye!